Alright, today we are going to make the 47 NOS energy drink template. This isn't really, I'm not going to do live streams because the Wi-Fi where I live is really bad, so we're going to do this with a video. And I'm just going to walk through everything and I'll show you how to do it. So first I'm going to have to get the base that I need, and they just released the 2020 Camaro template. That's pretty cool. Actually, it's probably closer to 2021. I don't know how long it'll take to load, but I think, yeah, this is nice. Okay, so we got the base. You need the PSD file. I always use Photopia when making templates. Then I go to templates. I go to here, and these are all my references. All my sponsors are going to be using, and luckily this one doesn't have too much, so it shouldn't take too long. Alright, so the first thing I want to do, I want to look at the reference. So I'm using a Pato's Place reference just so I can get the outlines correct because they're pretty similar to this. They're very similar. So I'm going to get the outlines of this. But the first thing I'm going to do is find the base color. So this color, if I hit the I button, you'll see it'll be a ruler or eyedrop tool. I use the eyedrop tool and just right click or left click, whatever. Then you hit the fill button, go to base, and then base, and then you hit boop. Also, it says turn off. So these are the credits. Credit to Splash and Go for the actual Monster Energy Cup Series Camaro template and all the other ones. This is just for help to figure out what every item is. I'm going to take off the wire. Now with my templates, the best thing for customs is to turn off shading completely. You can, I think they changed it so the highlights stay on there. I don't know how long they've been on there. They might have changed up how it is. I was kind of thankful for that because that's what makes it look really cool and pop out. So now, also this right here, I don't see it on here yet, but so this blue is what the base is for this. I just want to make sure, double check. It's pretty close. I mean, it looks kind of darker on this, but then we need that orange. So I'm just going to switch this. We're not going to use it yet, but I'm just going to have that orange. Okay, I got the ruler. So there's the orange. And now what I want to do, so what I like to do is go to image, and I would change the image size. Now you can change this to what you want, but I would recommend increasing it to 4,000. Now the reason why I do this is because I want the pixel, I don't want there to be like a pixel error. So it's actually a lot more pixels now. So if I want to make this look really curved, I can make it look really, really curved. But if it's like a few pixels, it's gonna kind of make like edges, and then it won't really make like a nice curve. It's kind of hard to explain. Alright, so these actually look kind of cool because these decals have kind of like that. I never buy from Pato's. I've heard things about them. Pretty sure Shaz knows about it. You can ask him about it. He'll tell you a whole story if he wants to. I mean, don't do that. Even make his day hard. So here's the 47 number, and where you get all the numbers is you search NASCAR cards and car numbers, and you will find a whole list of them. There's Cup, Xfinity, Truck, and a bit of ARCA. So now we got this. Okay. So I'm gonna make sure I have the energy drink. Yep. So now what we're gonna do? So I already know that the top's gonna be orange. But first, what I'm gonna do, and you don't have to so there's two objects. You can use this one, I'm not sure what it's called. Does it say? No, I guess not. So I'm gonna use the pen tool. First, I'm gonna take off the fill, and now I'm just gonna start here, about here. Make some mask in it too. So it's kind of hard to see because of the sample, but you just gotta estimate sometimes. No, I'm not really totally copying anything from this template. I'm just getting the design because finding a reference, like an actual reference that looks like flat, is very hard for some paint schemes. You can't really do it. But this saves so much more time because then you're not taking too much time trying to find a reference. These are perfect references. They literally almost got every scheme out there. Probably not from ARC or anything. So now I'm gonna just, whoops, did not mean to do that. And the pen tool is, if you're a little bit more, if you know how to use a pen tool, then that's pretty good because it'll be super helpful. I won't explain everything, but so there's that. I want to make sure that's the same on that side. Okay, it is. So then what I want to do is take this double click and rasterize and edit stroke. Now I want to get a good stroke on there. Let's see what 12 does. That's too much. I don't know. Okay, that's actually pretty close. I think that's good enough. But you see how it's more. See, if there was a lot more pixels, if there was less pixels here, it wouldn't look that smooth. It means smooth enough. Then we're gonna come up here and get this. This, maybe not, because there's a curve right there. Just want to get that. And it just takes a bit of time to do all this, but once you get outside, you can take off the shape tool if you want to. You don't have to get it exactly right. You just gotta be close enough that you get the basic model of what it looks like. And then just kind of make a mask around it. And hit stroke or rasterize. Edit stroke. And then hit OK. So there's that. Believe it or not, that's an easy design. So now we can do it on this too, right here. Get the main designs. I like these cup templates because they're really well put together, really easy to do. Because it's not like you actually know every single color in the thing. Not like those 2009 ones or the older ones where you can't really tell what the base color is. I mean, you have to look it up sometimes. But it's all just put in nice details, just nice and organized. It's not like all over the place and randomized all the time. So there's that. Front. Wow, we got some stuff on the front. So I'm going to hit rasterize on this. Actually, is there a stroke? Yes, there is. So we're going to hit rasterize. And then we're going to hit edit stroke. And we already have the 12 on there. We know that that works. I can't believe we got that first time. And now we have this to do. So let's get our pen tool. Just try and get it as good as you possibly can. If you are a first-time template maker, I'd say start out like this. Start out with Photopia because it's free, and believe it or not, you will learn it pretty fast. I've learned it pretty fast when I learned it because I really like this software. It's easy to learn for a beginner. This is actually a tough part. I might go like that. And then I'm just gonna come out like this. Just a little bit farther out. Not to mention, it depends on what computer you have. I'd say if there's any computer you need to get for creating these templates, definitely a MacBook Pro. And if you want to become like a graphic designer, if you are trying to become a graphic designer, I definitely recommend you get like a good computer like this. This is a MacBook Pro. I don't know what year it is. I think it's like 19 or 20. It's probably 19. But definitely get one with a good screen. Get one with a good screen. Like a big screen. Right now it's kind of simple stuff I'm doing. If once you get this note nailed down, it's pretty easy. And also, if you're wondering how I'm making this thing, I'm just holding the button and then dragging it. So another thing I recommend, never use Microsoft Paint. It is very confusing to use when making templates. Because I have never used it, but guess what? It's not as good as an actual photo editor like this. It's Microsoft Paint, I don't even know. You can also use Photoshop, but that costs a lot of money. So I just get a free software like this that's literally free for life. There's an ad on the corner, you can kind of see that. But really, this is a perfect app for anyone because it's literally Photoshop in disguise. It's Photoshop and Illustrator mixed together. Is that right here? What's this? I think that just goes up to a corner. Kind of curves a little bit. I don't really know if I need to curve that exactly. Also with your images, I'll talk about this actually a little later. First I'm just going to talk about this. And then we hit rasterize, edit, stroke. Now when you have something like this and there's the same thing on this side, I recommend hit Command J. So that copies it. It's a flip it image. Now I always get these confused. Transform, flip vertically, and whoops, hit Command Z. Image. Oh, we have to go to edit. Sorry, I kind of forget sometimes. So it's transform, and there we go. We hit horizontally, and we just place it as good as we can, like right there. I also put up, see how there's a little bit of a masked layer. And on here, we get the pen tool again. This is actually a pretty easy design. This is a good design for practicing making this kind of stuff. And this was the more popular request that I had. This was the most popular request, so I did this one first. Next, we might do Chase Elliott. Chase Elliott win from the championship. Because I really want to do that one. Cause I know someone would really want me to do that. I didn't really get this side that good. I mean, it's fine. This is a big image, so it might not even matter. And then what I want to do is, I still want to, might use a pen still. Nope, that's not pen. Pato's Place is a very good reference, in my opinion, for, that's kind of, Pato's Place is a good reference tool for making your own templates. If you're wanting to make customs, this is not an option at all. For the most part, I don't use this, but I just think it's that good that I think you should be able to use it because I don't know where they get these templates. Sometimes they take them from other people. I'm not gonna get on that topic, but like all I really use this for is just for getting the shaping right, just so I can make this template look more right, more accurate. The only problem is I wish they were better quality and maybe didn't have a watermark on them. I don't mind they have a watermark on them, just I wish they showed them as a better quality. And then I just hit, it's not showing. There's that. I don't know if I should stroke this. I think on the car. Edit. Stroke. Yeah. I don't know. So I'm just gonna make sure I got everything. I got that. Okay. So let's see. These pieces are connected. So we can just merge these layers and call this side. This right here. I wish I could. They're connected. I didn't really want them connected. So what I'm gonna do is actually just take this, Command J, go back to this one, delete. This right here is this, the front, and this side. These three can be connected. This is the back, and this is the top. Let's start out with the top. And sometimes you have to zoom out just to get it. And then you make sure not to make the image too small before placing it on, because what you want to avoid is making it so you have to expand this picture. And why that is, it's because you don't want the quality to decrease. You want it to have a nice quality like this, and hit enter. Let's see where that lines up. So I'm just gonna call this top. You can merge them with the base, but if you're just making them for just a NASCAR template, I just say save a PSD first with like all the layers separate, and then you can just save it with the PNG. I always use PNG. We're gonna go here. No. Okay, so side. Here's the side. Zoom out. You're just gonna try get it correct. Not sure exactly how this one works. Huh. Oh, okay. Doesn't even go that high. It still does. Go up to there. Okay, so it does go. What I'm struggling is with this piece right here. Okay, definitely need to put this in. And this definitely doesn't go all the way. And then we can increase that. Increase that. And then what I'm gonna do is I don't like how this looks right here. So I'm just gonna use the erase tool just to make this a bit more clean. And this, yep. Doesn't that look better? Alright, that was a tough one. Let's hit Command J on this layer. Get our selection tool. Just quickly flip it. Kind of make sure it looks similar. Once you're happy with it, you can hit enter. I'm actually going to get my erase tool again. Okay. This is actually I don't know how I did it last time. Gonna try and get this. Yeah. So that looks good. Let's get this piece. Here we go, we got that. Make sure that lines up right. Let's get this. This was a popular requested scheme. There's that. Now we need this. There we go. This one should be a lot easier. Surround the Camaro. This, according to this, should be black. There we go. Let's check the Goodyear. That's right. Now I need these little sponsors. I just did this. I just took a screenshot. With these kind of cars, it's kind of hard to get all these sponsors. I think that blue should help the logos appear better. That Scott logo kind of looks weird. I think it's fine enough. Now we have the NOS energy drink logo. And is it tilted? It's tilted a little bit. So let's tilt it. I think, I don't know how tilted exactly it is. Pretty tilted. There we got that. Mouse goes on those sides too. So we'll hit negative 100. There we go. Command J. Put one over here. Command J. And put one in the middle. I'll move this one a little bit. That looks pretty good. I mean, it can be moved just a tiny bit over. There we go. Kroger. That white. See where that is on the car. It's down there and up there. $28 Kroger. Over there. And right there. This car is starting to come together. So now, this is where it's kind of going to get tough. So, hold on. Make sure all the letters are clear. I don't know if I really need to get it in here. Well, let's find out. Okay, so I do need to take this out. And what we're going to do is image size. We're going to change this to 3000. Let's see what that does. Okay. So it's high performance energy drink. So what we need to do is fill. Nope, I don't want to do that. Let's fill each one of these letters. Make them white. Okay. So then what we're going to do is take this, Command J, and take it again, and take it on this, and delete. So now we just have this, and they're separate. So now what I'm going to do is take this, edit stroke 12 kind of works. That's good enough because the quality will go down anyway. And some of the stuff I don't really need anymore. Let's see. I also don't need it. Okay. So I'm going to do is add these. So first, okay. So I'm going to move this. And move this over to over here. And then I'm going to take it and we'll find out it's on this side, it's on that side. It's kind of right by the B pillar. It's like right here. And then it ends up there. So I can decrease the size and put it closer down here. And then adjust this like that. Copy it. It's on the same side again. Let's put this over here a little bit. That should be good enough. And then we're going to go back to here. You kind of saw what could happen if it decreased quality. Somehow this one it definitely makes it more vibrant. don't know. That's kind of strange. Sometimes you have to like. I don't know. That looks good. That looks a little bit better. Let's stroke this too. I don't know. Okay. So there's that. That was probably the hardest part of the whole thing for me. So now we need to image size. The eraser tool. And fill this with black. No, that's too much. That's better. There we go. find a good text. Um, there we go with that. Let's get the wicks. Pretty sure this is a sponsor that goes there. It's actually the opposite of this. So we need to go back here and fill this with. Okay, there's some music. Okay, no copyright intended. You can probably hear it in the background. I didn't. This is my sister. Has to play music right now. There we go, we got that. We're almost done, guys. There we go with that. Take this. 180. Put this right here. Command J. Put this right here. And let's see. It does have a splitter. Okay, let's put this on. Like right here. And there we go. It seems to me like it is done. And there's a B pillar, but we're not going to worry about that. Anyway, there it is. The 47 NOS performance car. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. And peace out.